Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Quant. So Quant is obviously one of the stars at the moment in the crypto space. Very promising chart at the moment. Yeah, what we've seen here so far, very promising. I'd like to look at this wave count again. Nothing has happened since the last video. Pretty much that wave count is correct. It's a little bit too simplified. Therefore, I just wanted to take another look at it and just revise it with you in this video, and then also talk about what we can expect next here for Quant, especially as it broke out of this channel now to the downside. So nothing really changes dramatically, but I'm going to add another wave count in here. Doesn't change anything here really, so it's just adding another layer of waves that we know what is going to come next. So we start from the absolute low here, and we have to assume at the moment that the low was in for Quant. This here was the first wave one, yeah, down here, and then we made a wave two, which was the low here, and then I think it's better if I do these types of numbers here. So 1 and 2, yeah. And then we put the 3 for now up here, and then in the lower level waves here, this is where we can count then another 5-wave move, basically the 5-wave move of the wave 3, because the wave 3 consists of 5 waves. So this here again was an impulse in a wave 1. I'll do that another color here. That was the lower level wave count, 1, then a 2 here to the downside in my opinion. Then we moved up in a wave 3, this one here. We can just double check that with the fib levels. Yep, and it reached here the 1.618 extension at $87. That's fine. We then came down in a wave 4. No overlaps here, yeah, so that's perfectly fine. This was the wave 4, and then we moved up in a wave 5, and I think we completed this wave 5 here, pretty much as indicated in the previous videos and the previous wave count. But the new thing is that I'm adding another layer of waves, basically that with this 5-wave move we only completed a wave 3. Now what I would expect is a wave 4. Now, as I said already in previous videos, that wave 4 could already be complete. That is not entirely clear yet, but we can take a look at the expected Fibonacci retracement levels from the, let me just think, no, from the low here to that high, and let me just, yeah, go to that high here, because I've seen that on some exchanges this high is not as high, so I'm gonna go here with this, the wave 5. Could just be a glitchy on Coinbase or a wick. I wouldn't take this wick too seriously. So I think the wave 5 and the wave 3 was finished here, and then we can look at the retracement levels. The minimum retracement here at $96 is always the minimum retracement for a wave 4. This is the 23.6% fib level, $96. Could be already in that wave 4. More likely would be a move to $85. I think I mentioned that in the previous video. That's the 38.2% fib level. But as I said, this retracement could already be over. Basically, for a wave 4, it is the range between the 50% fib retracement and the 23.6. In this case, between $77 and $96. But again, the ideal level with the highest likelihood would be the 38.2 at $85, $86. So what I would expect is that here now in a wave 4, I would actually expect it to go here a little bit lower. Just bear in mind it could already be in that low. That would become likely if we break out above $112, and then that move up in a wave 5. That 5th wave then would complete a higher level wave 1. That would then again be corrected. So if I put some arrows here on the chart, that's how I would ideally expect it. From that wave 1 then, and we can also calculate here possible target for that wave 1. Just because this would be the, so generally any high, yeah, above the wave 3 will be fine. Any high above the wave 3 will be fine. And I'll probably have to add here some extensions because the first wave 1 is very short. Yeah, so I mean, one target would be, because this is a very much extended wave here, that wave 1, one target would be the 7.618 extension at $128. But really any high above the wave 3 will be fine. But for now we can look at the $128 level. If we just take that out again, if we then look at this as complete at the end, yeah, so I would expect, as I said, first maybe a little bit more of a dip, then a move up in a wave 1, and from here this would then be one more substantial correction. That whole thing could then correct down once more. Let's assume we get to 128 maybe, yeah, that would then correct down to into the region here, possibly between 74 and 84 again, the 61.8 to the 50% fib retracement. So doing something like this in a wave 2. And this is then where we will see a really, really good confirmation. Is this impulse really what it looks like it is? Yeah, an impulse and then an ABC correction down in wave 2, and then a move afterwards in a wave 3 would blast through this $128 level and would take us to much higher levels. So this is another level where people could enter, yeah, if they want to, and if they think they missed the boat already, then this would always be an interesting level, in my opinion, especially as this is a really good confirmation if we are really in a bull run, yeah, or start something more serious here. Because if you then make a higher low, that would be an ABC correction and a wave 2. This is a really good confirmation that we are in an even higher level impulse. So these are the higher level they get, the more stable they get as well, and the more promising. Okay, and that is my view about Quant. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.